Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you're all having a great day. We are back with another video, and I got a 3-man slip for Thursday Night Football for you, and I could not be more excited. So make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, because I am one of the first people every night to post these videos. So if you like early content and you love NFL picks, make sure to follow. Let's get into it, guys. Jordan Mason is going to be the first pick on our slip. And before I even tell you guys the breakdown on this, I want to just tell you, our Discord, we have 12,000 people in there. And on top of that, I show you this all the time, but we're verified by Pickett. So other YouTubers might put numbers on a screen and they'll say, if you bet 10, 20 bucks a slip, you're up 2 grand, 3 grand. We actually are verified by Pickett in the long run, which is a third-party app that goes in and basically says, okay, he's actually profitable. And you can go fact check me on that if you don't believe me. So we're not just like everyone else trying to sell you and put some numbers on a screen. There's a reason 12,000 people are in here. There's a reason I have all these client interviews on my YouTube. There's a reason I'm banned from BetMGM at multiple casinos. You can go fact check me on that as well. So definitely check out our Discord. Highly recommend it. It's $100 a month, or I'll show you how to join for free if you stick around. First pick on the slip, Jordan Mason, we're taking is higher than 82.5 rush yards. So what's the story with Jordan Mason? Obviously, Christian McCaffrey goes down, and Jordan Mason fills in, and he has been well better than we expected. So he is number 1 in the entire NFL in carries. He's number 2 in the entire NFL in rushing yards behind Derrick Henry. And number 3, he's averaging 107 yards per game on the ground. You can see Seattle's defense, they're bottom 10. 25th in the NFL, giving up 111 rushing yards per game. They're also missing a couple defenders. They did add back to their D-line some guys that missed, but still, at the end of the day, yards after contact, 45, 36, 30, 39, 67. And if we go back to Christian McCaffrey's past performances against Seattle, we can see he went for 119 right here. We can see right here, he went for 114. And I'm not saying Jordan Mason is Christian McCaffrey. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey is like God, basically, as a running back. But Jordan Mason is a very good runner, much better than we all expected coming into the season. So getting a line for him at 82 against a bottom 10 defense when he's been absolutely cooking on the ground, I'm taking that every day of the week. Second pick on the slip for you guys, we're going to be jumping over to the Seahawks side of the ball, and we're going to take DK Metcalf. But before I tell you that, if you guys want up to $1,000 for completely free, there is no catch. All you got to do is download Underdog Fantasy and use the promo code PISTONS. They're also going to toss you this free square on Brock Purdy to have more than 1 yard, just 1 yard, and you cash out. When you download it and you deposit, you can get a 50% deposit match. So you put in 100, you get 150. You put in 200, you get 300. And if you use our code, send us a screenshot to this email right here, you guys are going to get a free month inside the VIP group as well. So you don't have to pay $100 a month to start cashing out. That way, if you don't like it, you can just cancel right after. Anyway, DK Metcalf, higher than 5 receptions is the next pick on our slip. And something else, guys, PrizePicks is absolutely robbing you. They're only giving you a 5x payout on the slip. But when you're on Underdog, which is the best app in the market, I say it every video, they're going to give you a 6x. So jump over here. So the next pick on our slip, DK Metcalf, and the trends aren't the prettiest in the world, but I want to break this down for you. Number 1, he's very favored to go over 4.5. So there is a high probability that he's going to be able to push this line for us, but I think he'll go over it. Regardless, he's averaging about 5.6 catches per game on the year, though he's only gone over the line twice. Brian Grubb's offense, the new Seattle offensive coordinator this season, is very pass-heavy, pass-centric. And this is a game script against the 49ers that we might have not seen from Seattle too much before. Of course, we had the 49ers, or excuse me, the Seahawks-Giants game. I don't really count that. More specifically, though, I wanted to compare it to the Lions game because the caliber of team that the Lions are a lot closer to the 49ers. And you can see he had 7 catches. Am I saying this game is going to be a shootout? By no means, but this is a pass-heavy offense. This is a game that the Seattle Seahawks are projected to lose, and we can see Geno Smith continue airing the ball out. He's had 3 straight games with 250 to like 350 passing yards. He's been on fire, and his number 1 target, DK Metcalf, should be able to get open for him at least 5 times. We should see him get the ball thrown to him 7, 8, 9 times. So it's just a matter of him catching those targets, and that's something I really like adding to the slip because, of course, as I said, he's very favored to go over 4.5. Worst case, we get a push there. Next pick on our slip and the final pick for you guys, I'm going to have a bonus pick, so make sure to stick around, is going to be George Kittle, higher than 48.5 receiving yards. So, of course, we have Deebo Samuel returning to the lineup. We have Brandon Ayuk healthy. Christian McCaffrey still out. And we could see George Kittle eat, though, because if you look at the Seattle Seahawks, they have been very weak against the tight end position. Specifically, 57.5 yards a game, and you're telling me I get one of the best tight ends in the entire NFL at just 48. Of course, the 49ers offense is a bit crowded. especially even with CMC down. But the last time he played the Seahawks, he went for 76. They should have the offense, meaning Seattle, to keep it somewhat competitive and keep it a close game, hopefully. Meaning George Kittle should be able to get these yards for us. And that's something I do really like to see because other apps are giving us much worse payouts up here. 49, 55, whatever it may be. So there is the 3-man slip. I'm going to give you an extra additional pick as a bonus. So we're actually going to be heading over to Kenneth Walker. And I sent this out on my Instagram, so make sure to follow me over there if you're not. I have multiple pretty large Instagram accounts. One is NFL Poll Nation. And I sent this out at 18.5 on Instagram. And I believe it's up to 20 now, but I even still kind of like it here after looking into it a little bit more. Specifically, the Seattle Seahawks defense, the 49ers defense, they're giving up 42 yards a game in the receiving game to running backs, which is bottom 6, And Kenneth Walker's been playing really good out of the backfield in the receiving game specifically in the last 2 games. On top of that, head-to-head last time he played the 49ers, he went for 33. We're getting the line at 20.5. I got it at 18.5 earlier this week, which is a steal. And you can even see, I believe PrizePicks is up at 22. So yeah, it's a pretty good pick to add to the slip if one of these gets bumped or taken off. But yeah, there's the official 3-man slip. I like filling in Kenneth Walker. If I was going to replace one of these with Kenneth Walker, it would be the George Kittle one. I think the George Kittle is my least favorite pick on the slip, but I do really like it still. And then lastly, if you guys are on Fanduel, if you're on Draftkings, and you want to join a profitable group for that, again, our main Discord is PrizePicks and all that stuff, Underdog, better. But ElitePicks.com, this is for Fanduel, this is for Draftkings. Highly recommend you guys check that out. Hope you all have a great day. Catch you tomorrow.